Hello, welcome back to my channel, and I have just arrived at back again the Wasdale area, and we've just driven up. I'm with Simon Keller. I'll see him later in the video, but we've just driven up and it's taken us, I set off about 11 o'clock, and it's just been a really nice relaxing drive up here. The weather's okay, we're hoping, I mean, got blue skies there, so we're hoping for a dry night, but it's been really busy on the M6. Can't understand it, but then I wonder if it's maybe because we're in mid-July now, and maybe it's the first weekend of the holidays and people are heading north. So yeah, look at that. You can just see the stream running in the background, and that's where we're going to be heading up. So yeah. So the idea for today is a summit camp on, it's a Wainwright actually. I'm not bagging, although I think Simon's bagging. Neither of us are baggers, by the way. I could hear him laughing in the background. So yeah, so I've been up here before, but I'm going to take a slightly different route this time, about 2 years ago. And what it will be a Wainwright summit camp that's new for me. Although I've been up here before, I've not actually camped up here before, so that's always good. So it's 3 o'clock now, and probably take us about 3 hours to get up maybe, but I just hope this weather holds, because recently the weather's been bloody horrible. So I'm not changed yet, rucksack's packed, Simon's just getting changed, and then we'll get up there. I've got my Duomid, so I packed up my rucksack, locked up the car. Simon said, "Oh, have you got your trekking poles?" No. That could have been an epic fail. But so I've now got my trekking poles, and we're heading up towards Greendale Tarn. So this is Middle Fell, and it's a peak I've been up to before. But last time I came up here, I went straight up, so it was a bit of a change. We're going to head up to Greendale Tarn through this little valley, and then double back to Middle Fell, so Simon can get up there and bag it. Look at that though, Wasdale Screes. Wow, what a beautiful view that is. And look at that, got some blue skies that way to the west, but it's quite warm. Up above we've got that, so I'm not going to mention the weather. I'm just going to keep our fingers crossed and hope that it stays dry. Onward. So we just got to the top of the climb. I guess it's Greendale Beck coming up here, and it opens up into this lovely valley. And the crags at the side of Middle Fell there are really nice. Look at that. Got some threatening skies up ahead, but No rain yet. Let's hope it stays like that. So that's looking up towards Seatallan, where we will be heading for our pitch tonight. These crags are really nice. So onward now to Greendale Tarn, and then we're going to double back up to the summit of Middle Fell. So here we are at Greendale Tarn, and it's lovely. It really is, just looking up there towards Haycock, and then there's the crags on Middle Fell. That sky doesn't look good at all, but I'm not mentioning the weather. So we've just reached the top of the climb now from Greendale Tarn down there, and look at the views. My heart just had a flutter at that lot. The Scarfells just look amazing. Great Gable, that's Barrow straight in front of us, Kirkfell, Red Pike, Haycock. Wow. Oh, I can just see Slightside there. Oh, that is amazing. So we're doubling back on ourselves now and heading up here, which is Middle Fell. So, as I said before, Simon's not done that one before, so we'll just nip up and have a look at that, and then we'll be coming back the same way and heading across the bogs down there. But although it's dark skies, it's a beautiful day and visibility is really good. So here we are, we've made it to the summit of Middle Fell. What views from here, really is, all around. I think it's 1,909 feet, 582 meters. I'll put it on the screen, but yeah, it's a stunner, it really is. That wind's picking up, there's a bit of a chill in the air as well, so I think it's important that we keep moving rather than taking the rucksack off and putting the top on. If you keep moving, it generates a bit of body heat. So the plan now is to drop back down, and then we go around Seatallan, around the other side, and there is a path up it on that side. That's Seatallan there, where we're going to be pitching tonight. So here we are, back off Middle Fell, back to where we started. There's Greendale Tarn. We're just crossing the bogs now, as you can hear. There's Seatallan, which will be going round that side and then starting the ascent. So he's just reached the start of the ascent to Seatallan, which is up there, and beautiful views across out to sea there. I think, I'm just looking into this, and I think that's a Mull Galloway. The land that just sort of peters out there, it must be, I mean it can't be anything else really. And views back to Haycock there, and that is just Great Gable. We were just saying Great Gable just looks immense. Oh, it's magic, that really is. So we'll start this short but sweet slog up Seatallan. We're just on the slow plod. So the summit of Seatallan. Ooh. Little steps. Every step is a step closer. So just topping out after the little slog on Seatallan. Whoa. That wakes your legs up. Bit of a breeze up here. I reckon that's 15, steady breeze, 15 miles an hour I reckon. So here we are at the summit of Seatallan, which I've been to before but I've not camped up here, so it's going to be good to tick off another Wainwright camp, not a bagging session. Yeah, well, I'm bagging a camp, so I guess, oh, I don't know, I'm not getting involved. So yeah, it's, what time is it? 20 to 7 now, so I've got to find a pitch, but it looks, there's another tent there, seems to have like a fishing rod. I don't know what's going on there, I don't think there's any fish up here, maybe it's an aerial for something, I don't know. Anyway, we'll keep away from him, maybe something over this side, but the wind is, it's a northerly wind. I said I just measured it at 20 miles an hour, so I just have to consider that when I'm pitching this tent, this Duomid, because if I pitch that way with the views, which I would want, the wind's going to be blowing straight into the tent, so that will somewhat dictate which way around the tent goes. So we're up. What do you reckon? Dead pleased with that little palace there in there. Let's see what we've got. So I'm using again that Flextail Zero mattress because I really enjoyed that last time. Dead comfortable. As I say, again, I'm not checking out its thermal qualities because it's not that cold, but it's comfortable, so I'm going to carry on using that for a while. Alp Kit Pipe Dream 200. So I combine that with some like long johns and that, and I find it's warm enough. Loads of room again in this Duomid, and I measured the winds about 20 miles an hour earlier, but I think they've dropped to about 15 now. So it's all pitched up and it's doing all right. But look at the views. Look at that. Whoa! Those views, superb. And Simon's got one of these Durston X-Mid, I think it's called, and I've been fancying one of these myself. So I'm just going to have a look at it, and Simon can tell us what he thinks of it. So go on, what do you think of it?
I absolutely love it. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Loads of people have issues with the size of the internal compartment.
Yeah.
It's a little bit narrow. It's offset from one angle from one side to the other, but it gives you loads of vestibule room on both sides.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that. Great height for someone who's 6'3" like me. Perfect length.
Right, yeah.
Really lightweight.
Yeah.
And really robust to the wind.
It just feels so solid. Really does. I like the colour as well. Colour's nice. I'm trying not to trip all the guidelines, but yeah, its colour just seems really nice.
Yeah, you have to go out in it, and you take this for a couple of.
Yeah, I think Simon's kindly going to lend it me. So look at that. That is a view. But just watching it in the wind, it's absolutely solid. Really is. So I'm fancying one. If Simon lends me this and I like it, it could be
You'll want the Pro then.
And I'm not getting a Pro because they're like 800 quid. I'm not spending 800 quid. Yeah, so that looks really interesting. But I'm going to enjoy my Duomid tonight. I say last year I hardly ever used this, but it's nice to be back in it now. And I just love the space. Look at the space in there. And we've got the sun setting behind the tent there. It's just beautiful up here. Right, I think I might get something to eat now and just chill out for a bit. Oh, now we've done the hard work and got ourselves up here, it's just nice to be able to just kick back in the tent, and this view is just immense. Just look at that. All the giants, all the Lake District giants, just absolutely ace. Sun's just going across Lingmel there and picking up Scarfell Pike soon. It's just a real pleasure. And then looking over that way I can see Seatallan Tarn and Pillar, I think, beyond that. No, it's not, it's Scottfell. Little Scottfell, yeah. But yeah, it's wonderful, it really is. And then if we look that way, look at the sun on the Irish Sea and the clouds. Those clouds are really spectacular. So that sun's come out now, it's absolutely beautiful. And the tents are being lit up by the sun. Look at that. As are the Scarfells and everything else. I was on the way up though, and I stopped for a coffee on the way up at Costa, and they were doing blueberry muffins for £1. Couldn't resist it. Lovely. Just watching the sunset now, look at that. And the skies lit up. That's incredible, really is. The wind's dropped as well, virtually nothing. Just up to the Scarfells over there. Clouds are just amazing. Whoa. Fantastic. Oh, good morning. I did have a look out about what time is it? 4:30 or something like that. But it was all claggy and cloudy, so there was no sunrise to be seen. So it was a good excuse not to get out of bed. But it's 7:30 now, and that's what we've got. It's an amazing view. Bit breezy, but nothing to worry about. I did hear some spots of rain in the night, but again it was just a pitter patter and nothing at all really. What a beautiful morning though. Brought some of these Kenco coffee sachet things, so I'm going to try one of them just for a change, see what it's like. It's actually not too bad, this Kenco stuff. I mean, it looks better than it tastes, but it's drinkable. It's just a change from tea, so yeah. So we're all packed up. Leave no trace, all nice and tidy, just as it should be. And it looks like we've timed it well, because look at that. That's heading towards us. So this, I think, I'm sort of doing a camping on Wainwright's thing, and I think this is my 48th Wainwright. I'll confirm that when I get back. I'll put it on the screen. On Seatallan, yeah. I've been up here before, but I've not camped it, so nice to get out and camp it, and bring Simon up as well. It's been good, really good. So hopefully we can start heading back now, and we're going to dodge that lot. Fingers crossed. So we're just on the way down from Seatallan now, which up there, it's quite boggy across this moorland, but we've managed to avoid the weather, and we're heading down towards Buckbarrow now. Look at the views though, the Westwater Screes, beautiful that. And then out to sea, that way. So we're just heading for Buckbarrow now, which is there. Really nice this, really lovely part of the Lake District. Hello! You can see the summit cairn just there. So we've just come down from the summit of Buckbarrow, which is up there. Got talking to a couple up there, which is nice. And then we can see from here, that was the ascent route up to Greendale Tarn there. And look at the views. So we're just heading off Buckbarrow now. Look at the crags there. And the heather's starting to come out, giving it that tinge of purple. It's beautiful. And then looking west, those crags. And I can just see my car down there. But I remember when I did this last time, the drop off of here. I mean, we're going down there from here, so it's not far and it's steep. So we just dropped back down to the road now, and there's not, look at it, there's not a breath of wind. That's where we came down from, and I forgot what it's called. What's it called, Simon? Now?
Buckbarrow?
See,
you
Buckbarrow.
know that.
But I tell you what, that has been a brilliant camp. And just spending time with Simon, someone who shares the same passion for what we do, it's just amazing. You just sort of bounce off each other, and you know, you just take it all in together. It's brilliant. Have you enjoyed it?
Loved it. I think Buckbarrow's my favourite out of the three of them.
Oh right, yeah.
If I tell the truth, there's limited pitching options here, but
there is. But it's spectacular, especially looking down on Wasdale and the Screes and everything else. So we've got a car coming, we've got a bit of traffic. I'll sign off here and say big thanks for watching. Get in the comments, I always love to hear from you guys, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. See ya.